my name is Devin Smith.
Mary Caroline Schbach.
Emmett Kistler.
KK Nwosu.
My name is Elizaveta Ryabkina.
I'm Max Bromfield.
My name is Chris Higgins.
I'm Justin White.
Adam Farchu.
I'm from Bedford, Massachusetts.
My parents are from Nigeria.
My father is from New Orleans.
I'm from San Francisco, California.
My dad is from Manchester, New Hampshire.
I'm from Ukraine.
I'm from New Jersey.
If I could describe development in one word, it would be progression.
Messy.
Diligence.
If I could summarize development in one word, I'd say that is hope.
For me, development is about freedom. It's the freedom to choose your career, the freedom to move, the freedom to pursue your own personal idea of happiness. So when I sat here with my roommate and ADI co-founder Sangu Deli during my freshman year of college, we talked about how poverty in Indianapolis for me and Accra, Ghana for him takes away that freedom. And I knew a lot about how crime, lack of access to health care, and poor education contribute to impoverished communities in Indianapolis, but I knew basically nothing about Ghana. So I began researching. I read about the disparities between the North and the South, the political system, the history, and eventually I came across the issue of clean water. And it never really occurred to me that there were literally 1 billion people who don't have access to an improved water supply. So I met with my roommate again and we talked about it and we decided to do something. We went to the library. We read books about global health, well installation, sanitation and hygiene promotion, the economic sustainability of water supplies, everything we could get our hands on. We met with professors of sociology, Ghanaian languages, engineering, philosophy, economics, everything. We met professors at the University of Minnesota, at Harvard, at MIT. Anything we could get our hands on, we would read or we would talk to anybody who would listen to find out more about water and sanitation and how we could help. But all the research and numbers are pretty much irrelevant if you don't realize that there's a human behind every data point. So we contacted people on the ground, international nonprofit groups, local NGOs, government officials, and traditional chiefs and elders. Eventually, we met with Chief Nana Techi of Ajimanti, and he asked us to help his village, and he said that they badly wanted clean water. So from there, we partnered with these groups on the ground to start Project Access to Clean Water for Ajimanti, or Project Aqua. We built boreholes, latrines, started a community-run water and sanitation committee, and empowered the people to make changes for themselves. And once I returned from Ghana, I knew we could do more, and I felt development was the key. And that was the beginning of the African Development Initiative. And from there, we expanded pretty quickly, starting new projects and attacking new problems like irrigation, lack of jobs, education, and even helping an orphanage fund itself. But it didn't take long to realize that development work is impossible without the help of lots of people. And we wanted not only to get help for our projects, but we wanted to share what we had learned from our experiences. So we reached out to everyone. Development is hard work, but since we started ADI back in 2007, we've managed to do a lot. Sure, we made like a lot of mistakes and we're constantly improving, but I feel like we have a long way to go, but because we have been so committed to learning from these communities, from our research, from our collaborators, every project is more efficient, more sustainable, more effective than the last. We have a goal for our development work, and I think that goal is freedom and human rights. And luckily, we're inching towards that goal every day. There's just so much need out there in the world, and eventually you find yourself saying, I can't change all this. I can't make this kind of a difference in the world, but you have to realize that you can. And you may not be able to change the entire world, but you can change somebody's entire world. And it all starts with small steps, and that's all we did, and that's all anybody has ever done, just take small chunks out of this big problem. And it all starts with you saying, I want things to change. I want to make a difference. It all starts with you saying, I want to get involved.